All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Soda Citizen podcast. It's very formal every time, Mary Lane. But we're going to talk about all things Columbia. But first, we do have our community guide out. So if you look down the show notes or if you want to DM us and you're thinking about moving to Columbia, Skylar just put this
Or you already live here.
True. We just put this awesome thing together that we'd love to send you. So make sure you do that, and we'll get it to you. But right now, we're going to be talking with Jason Brunson, who's a good buddy of ours, and he's the owner, and he calls himself the head coach at Arena Athletic Club, which doesn't look like it, but I'm a member of. And but Jason knows like everybody, and he knows what's going on. So I think he'd be a good guest to do that. You know everybody. Yeah. You do know everybody.
He's like the Kevin Bacon of Columbia.
Ooh.
You gonna take that? No
response.
Okay.
So yeah, let's start out, Jason. I know you're not from Columbia originally, but how did you?
Why are you here?
Yeah, how did you make your way to Columbia? And also, like, you've got a business. Like, why start a business in Columbia?
Yeah.
Way to Columbia was the way out of Manning, South Carolina, I guess you'd say. Columbia was the closest I could get. But came up here for college, stayed. The gym was never a thought. Yeah. I was working in some of the local schools, and got to where I really didn't want to hear from parents anymore.
Yeah. Understood.
I decided I'd flip the script and have them come pay me to hear me.
Yes. Yeah.
That's how the personal training started.
Well, actually, I probably should have you start with that, like, because we know what your gym's like. But like, just kind of describe your gym, like what it's about, how your concept behind it, and like, I mean, I don't want to do it injustice, so I figure I'll let you do it.
That's a good question. I paid a lot
Jason
of dollars,
to yell at you.
Yeah, pretty much.
a lot of money in marketing, and we still haven't got it quite figured out. But so we just save the money now.
Yeah.
And I always tell people we're about a mile radius. We are not a kind of come as you are. We don't come as you are. We'll meet you there. We're not a huge weight loss gym. We're a lifestyle gym. There's something you want to get better at. There's something. It could be getting out of the bed. It could be golf. It could be tennis. It could be hiking. It could be anything. We just want to make that a little bit better. But most of all, stay a little more pain-free. Yeah. Be able to exercise at a higher level than you would do on your own.
Yeah.
That's kind of the fitness routine. We are quick to tell people what we aren't.
Yeah. And
what we aren't is that we're not a huge weight loss. We are strength, and really what we're evolving to is like an anti-aging gym. Mm-hmm. You're 40 and you're above, and move better, feel better, and stronger.
Yeah. It's funny because I got to your gym via Mary Lane. So I remember I was in New York for actually a couple years, 4 years ago now. I remember just feeling like shit. I was like, hey, was that trainer you go to? And I had just come off knee surgery, and I remember like your phone call because I was in New York, and you're like, how much weight you want to lose? Because I'm not going to help you lose a whole lot. But you also helped me rehab my knee, and then you took me through a whole process of like core. Like I never thought about the core, but now that we've focused on core strength and mobilities, I'm getting older, like back and all that. And I see 20-year-olds in there, and I see 70-year-olds in the gym. And you're right. They're all kind of focused on different things, but it kind of meshes.
Yeah. So it all comes back down to a lifestyle. We want to be able to take your lifestyle up a little. And we're also not you get the hardcore worker people, like your former CrossFitters or your people who are really into that.
Now, don't sell yourself short. Because those intense workouts, I mean, one thing I always appreciated, I'm kind of in a phase of life where I'm lucky if I can do yoga in my own den right now, but one day I will be back in your gym. But one thing I really appreciated as a working parent or just a parent is you don't waste any time. Like you can get in and out of your gym and get a really good workout in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think if you were to watch the individuals from 5 a.m. to, let's say, 8:30 before drop-off parents get there, one of the things I think what we have turned into, what I've always done personally, just didn't know I was doing it, is we take the stress out of workout. Mm-hmm. We deal with a lot of individuals who own companies or they're in a high-stress type of job, occupation, and I think it's our job that they come in and don't think about working out and they're gone. So you should never have to think about your workout with us, and we should take that stressful part out of your day. And also we should make that as stress-free as possible before you get into the real stress or come out of the stress. We have doctors come in from being on call, but usually high-stress individuals, and we want to take that part of the stress out of their day.
Yeah. what I like about it is one side is you and some other times of the day is other trainers, but like do one-on-one personal training, like working on certain stuff. But then you've got I'm going to call it the class side. That's probably not the right terminology, where you work through 3 different circuits within 45 minutes. And like Mary Lane, the one this morning, the last one, it did kick my ass.
I was going to say, don't
Yeah.
sell yourself short. Yeah. Some of those workouts are
I'm also,
really tough.
We're in there with women and men. Like, it's not just like a meathead gym, but it's also not like, we're not doing Pilates either. No offense to Pilates.
I think
Nothing wrong
it's
with Pilates.
Maybe.
I think what we've built for what would traditionally be termed as group is a small group in our world. We have a very unique format where you can start 5 people every 15 minutes, and that allows us to be very flexible. Yeah. And it all started when I got so swamped. I was by myself. I had 1 or 2 trainers helping me that were kind of becoming full-time. Carpool would always screw it up.
Yeah.
And that's obviously a big part of our morning. Then I would finally said, if you're going to come 15 minutes late. If you're going to come early, come 15 minutes early and quit in the middle. And then I kind of built the 3 15-minute sections around that thought. And then when we built the new building, the whole building was laid out around that thought. So it's all, I guess it's proprietary, but it's thought out. But there was also some R&D that was going on as we were opening the building.
Yeah.
That type thing.
Well, I was telling me he's got the who's who gym. Like you go in there and it's everybody, every walk of life. Well, actually, it's not every walk of life. It's usually highly successful people in there. And I go at 5:30, so it's a little bit different, I'm sure, than 8:30. But 5:30 is early as hell, especially when it's 18 degrees out.
No,
Jesus.
you said that was when the highly successful people went.
Well, that's true too. It is. But all right, so gym aside, you opened up this gym because you used to be on Millwood, and you had a couple other thoughts and locations that you were thinking about. So, tell me about Forest Acres. People want to know about. Obviously, if they're here, they want to know about your gym. So sell that. But also, how is it to have a business in Forest Acres? Have you liked it? What's the thing?
Well, when I first started in the fitness, it was on Forest Acres.
Oh, okay.
As a personal trainer at what was Gold's in 08.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was going to move away from the gyms, there was I was going to move on. I didn't think I could get off of Forest Acres.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to lose so many clients just because I moved off of Forest Drive. I didn't. And then I moved back to Forest Drive 10 years later. I didn't then either. But there's a very fine line of like 5 lights.
Yeah.
There's parts of Columbia that's 5 minutes away that I never see personally. Like Rosewood's a whole different world. But Forest Acres in itself is a unique. It's very tight.
Yep.
It's part of a big town when you kind of look at Columbia. Columbia is not. It's the biggest city I've ever lived in, but it's still not a huge city. It's a really big town. And I was thinking about this just the other day about why is PBL, these little leagues, so crazy?
Yeah.
Like
God, we don't have time for that.
Truly, why are they so crazy? Like, why is it? Because it is different than a lot of little leagues and stuff I've seen around. But it's because we're a capital city, you have so many people come back to raise their families here.
Right.
So all of a sudden, all the dads that played against all the other dads, they're all in the same thing coming up. So and then the moms are, it's this whole tight knit community. And I started thinking about you're coaching against the dad you played against. It could be your former friend and all kinds of stuff. It kind of made sense because everybody still comes back to Columbia for the most part because it hasn't gotten. You could still come and live in the same neighborhood that you grew up in.
Yeah.
Where a lot of cities, especially capital cities, you can't do that.
Yeah. What they say about Forest Acres, like you live here, you move away, but you're probably going to come back. Like that's what I've heard a lot. You ever heard that one? No. Oh, I didn't make it up. That's a true thing.
Oh, okay. I believe you.
The town apart.
Yeah.
It's
City
town
apart.
City apart. There you go. Yeah.
Can we talk about how Arcadia Lake says they have 7 lakes? I've never been able to count that many lakes in Arcadia Lakes.
Well, let's talk about the definition of a lake.
Of
to
a
start
lake,
with.
right? Yes.
If you
Does it have
can't
to be
ski
this
in it,
big?
it's not a lake.
Yeah.
Columbia's, a bunch of big ponds. I live on a pond. They call it Laurel
Well,
Lake.
your pond's in your front yard. I drove by the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So back to Forest Acres.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, as somebody who lives in the area and somebody who is a business owner in the area, we get asked all the time when people are moving here, like, where should I go to eat? Like, where should I go to shop? Like, what should I do? So since that's your neck of the woods, if somebody was crafting, I don't know, the perfect Saturday in Forest Acres, what would you tell them to do?
I think Forest Acres isn't about that. I think it's just chilling. I think that you don't have to worry about. For me,
Yeah.
I would have a hard time answering your question
Okay.
because I don't even go to the grocery store. But
Okay.
if I want to get around on a Saturday,
Yeah.
it's an easy get around.
Yeah.
And you're still right there in the city. You can go just outside of Forest Acres and get into all of it that you want to get into it. I know Forest Acres is evolving. We're starting to get a lot more, the mall and stuff's coming up. We're starting to, all the other stuff, things are getting developed.
Well, let's make it bigger to just like Columbia, like on a Saturday. If you had friends coming to visit you in Columbia after a nice workout, where would you take them?
We would probably go to the Divine Street area or either maybe now Main Street area. You can walk both of those areas. Those are easy walkable. There's still grass places around. I'm in that transition phase where I want to answer your question, but I really don't know because my 4-year-old dictates that.
Dictates that, yes.
So
do you take her in public?
yeah, we do.
Where are some of those family-friendly places you would take her?
Usually
Off-leash.
usually in a wide open grass area, so she can't disturb others.
Right. Have you been to Finley Park?
Yes, Finley Park. The park over here off of Trentham Road.
Maze Park?
Maze Park, brand new.
Yeah,
That's
I haven't.
Well,
been
it's
there.
been there, but they just redid it.
Redid it,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's-
beautiful.
It's so many families there all the time.
All the time.
That's what I like about Forest Acres is the parks are quiet parks. I mean, the kids are loud, but like they don't allow like festivals and
Silent
stuff like
disco.
that. Like we've tried to do movie nights there and like can't do it.
Can't
So
do it.
like Forest Acres puts a lot of time and energy into the parks, and there's probably 5 or 6 good ones in Forest Acres.
They're redoing Citadel now.
Are they? So yeah, I mean they're doing a good job, but you don't have to worry about a lot of craziness going on.
If
No.
your 4-year-old got hungry, where would you take her to eat?
We will always find ourselves at like 4 or 5 restaurants, it seems like.
Okay.
Usually back streets.
Yes. one.
It's just, it's good, it's consistent.
Yeah.
They've got a nice outdoor area if the
Yes,
4-year-old needs
home
to run around.
team. But that Divine Street, probably district right there where you can still, if it's crowded, you might not find a parking spot, but you're not going to park that far away.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
walk to it. You don't have to worry about much. The zoo.
Oh,
Zoo's easier than I thought it was going to be.
yeah.
I just thought the zoo, you come over here, it's an hour to get here. I thought it was a full day thing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you could go to the zoo for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
and still
I
have
mean,
fun.
you could spend the whole day there if you wanted to.
I just
but
thought it was,
yeah.
I always had this idea it was a full day thing.
Mhm.
And then we went for 2 hours and it was fun.
Yeah.
Went back a couple times. Zoo is a big deal. Like you actually go and enjoy it.
Yeah. The season tickets aren't that expensive.
No.
No, it's really nice. I'm always surprised at how nice it is.
Yeah. You make your daughter run wind sprints up the other side of the botanical garden, really get her really kind of worn out.
We will do whatever we got to do. Her mother will have her knock out 5 burpees in a heartbeat, run, touch the tree, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
We will do what we got to do.
The zoo is perfect for 4-year-olds. Perfect.
Actually, airports. As soon as you get off the airplane,
Mm-hmm. Just let 'em go.
like we just have her running.
Maybe just our
You're one of those
airport.
parents.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's like,
go,
Jesus.
Go, like,
Yeah.
you see that bag around that thing? See if you can beat her back around here.
Right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you used to live over in the Cottontown area, which I don't think we don't spend a lot of time talking about, but like that's obviously changed a whole lot. And that, I mean, what was that like? What part of not what part of town, but that part of town? Like, what was it like to live over there? What did you enjoy about it?
Clearly he didn't. He left.
Well,
Joking.
we
joking.
redid that house. It was a 1920s house, and we redid it from stud out. Don't ever do that in the first year of your marriage.
Especially married to a project manager, man.
Uh-huh.
Like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm a project manager. That was probably the worst part.
Yeah.
That's when we thought everything that is there now would
Right.
be there quicker, but the pandemic just pushed all that back.
Like
So when we
Bull
bought
Street
Cot-
District and stuff.
yeah, when we
Yep.
bought in Cottontown, the baseball stadium had just been put up,
Gotcha.
and we had this big visions like walking there, which you can do now.
Yeah.
It's a really cool little place. I still don't know how we ended up in the house we ended up. It was like a 5-hour decision.
It was.
I don't know if it was that. I was just, I
Oh,
don't
the
even.
I was
house,
like,
yeah.
I'm still not sure.
Oh, I
either.
forgot. Yeah. I'm talking about the one you're in now.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a 5-hour decision. Like we were at Cottontown,
Yeah.
we were happy.
Marilyn calls.
They called
No,
me.
I we were like, let's just go look.
Let's go look. That's right.
Yeah,
We did.
let's
Famous
do
last
that.
words.
We just hadn't even been in our house that we just argued over for a year for less than 9 months, and we love where we're at now. We
Yes.
would have loved where we were there, but we absolutely,
You've got a nice little treasure where you are.
yes, we hit everything. It was all timing. When I walked in, We were about to walk into a house on the other side of that pond.
Yep.
And Maryland got a message. It was during the pandemic, strict rules. Don't go in. We got offer. So we didn't. And she sent us a text message. I was really bummed out because we just did this, all this work to this house. And I was like, I'm not downgrading.
Right.
This is basically a brand new house. And what I'm going to have to move to from a price standpoint really isn't, it's almost downgraded in a way. And quickly did the math in my head of like square footage. I hadn't even walked much past the stairwell. And I said, I want this. I just, in my head, I said, $147 square foot. We'll make this work.
Yeah. And you have.
And I think they had, I don't know if homes typically go on the market at 12, but it went on at 12 on a Saturday.
I remember.
Not typical, and I realized. I think those people were quite assholes, to be honest with you. They ruined my weekends. But it just kind of happened.
Because we were
that
getting
day.
ready to be done for the day, and it hit, and I was like, hey.
So we went to, Kim and I, Maryland said, let me go put this contract in or something, some kind of realtor talk. And Kimberly and I went to Bad Daddy's, had meal, drank some beers, and met her, and I saw it for about 5 minutes. And we put an offer in, and Maryland sent us cheers emoji and said, damn, this is going faster than I expected. But it was it was August of 2020, so it was kind of when things were really,
before it got
and I
crazy.
had just enough knowledge to say, go over asking a little bit. And it wasn't even much. I think it was just like 10.
Yeah.
But I had enough knowledge to say, do that. Or I want to say they had 4 offers in 4 hours or something like that.
Yeah, especially on that house. We actually went to a listing appointment of that house with another agent, and we actually didn't get it. They listed somebody else. But yeah, it was a good house.
Yeah, you got to see it now.
Yeah, you've done a lot to it. But yeah, so what surprised you about moving to Forest Acres? You started a family. Like, what's the good parts about it?
To be right off the main block of a capital city, right? We're in legislation. We're going to have more traffic and all that kind of stuff. North Trenton, on this side, I live with Trenton. It is still very banker's hours. 6:30 and after is to be as busy as it could possibly be. During the day, families get home, or if they're not, they're at the parks or something, like the ball fields or something, and then they get back to the house. It's still very. I think that's one of the things that surprised me the most was how dead the road goes. Especially Trenton to be so busy, and in our little, because we have so many trees and stuff, you have to really sit to try to hear the road, even though it's up there, it's a big road, 3 houses off, but it's still quiet.
We live in the same area, and if my office wasn't on Millwood, dude, I would never have to leave a 2-mile radius. I'm kind of envious of you because, we've got the grocery store meccas right there, right? We've got the Trader Joe's and the Lowe's Foods and the Publix and the Earth Fairs, and we don't have to go anywhere. There's good restaurants. My wife and I went to date night on Monday. We went to Trenton Plaza. If I got to get some new leggings, I go to Lululemon, right? I got to get looking.
You wear leggings?
For sure, girl. We're getting ready for spring break. No, I don't wear leggings. Okay. I got 2 girls that dance, and they do. Okay. But all that to be said, you don't have to leave. Doctors are right there, everything.
I don't. It's like a 90 degree. It's like 90 degrees 3 times a day. Up to the light, down 2 miles 3 times a day. And not many sane people go to work at 3:30 in the morning, but there's many times I don't ever see a car. Many times. And again, that's very odd to be right inside the capital city, and also sandwiched between one of the biggest bases, and then the SEC University. And that, when we were talking about marketing, that's one of the hardest things. We have so much transient traffic, you get picked up by the base, and it's still a big town.
It is. And even the police department, just from when I go to the gym at 5:30, I'll still see 3 cops just lined up down Forest Drive. They're just hanging out their light, they have their lights on. They're just watching what's going on.
For you.
Oh, that's true too.
But one of the things that you'll see at gyms, this is all over, is they know it. Not my gym so much, or not say people are going to go in for an hour.
Right.
They're not going to come out. So that's what the cops do. They actually do a really good job of just patrolling the parking lots, thinking that we're against the wooded lots and stuff. The Forest Acres cops do a really good job of. We don't have to ask them. Yeah. They know us.
Because if I came out of one of your workouts, I wouldn't be able to fend anybody off. I'd be like, I can't run. I can't lift anything. Here you go.
You talking about the grocery stores. I'm always amazed how, this isn't a knock on, bars or restaurants or anything. Our Lowe's grocery store it's got locals.
Yeah.
I was always surprised at like how many people were there at the
For trivia nights, and like it trips me out because like you
I don't
drink a
get
beer
it.
while going around there, and like I've had people ask me like, "Hey, let's go get a beer." I'm like, "Cool, where you want to go?" Like, "Let's go to Lowe's Foods." I'm like, "Okay," like the beer den. I'm like, "I don't know what that is."
they like it.
They like it.
The other thing I see a lot of, I don't do it as much anymore. Me and a lot of other people at that time would always buy their meals that day.
Oh.
Never prepare. I always felt like I saw the same 100 people or whatever in the grocery store.
Getting lunch.
Just that night, just picking up dinner
Yeah.
Oh.
to go home and be unprepared.
Yep. I would have pegged you for a meal prepper. No.
He
goes,
preps breakfast. If I get him to bring
My
coffee,
wife
that'd be
does
great.
that. My
Yeah.
wife does that.
All right, so being the most popular guy in Forest Acres, what do you feel like Forest Acres, or even bigger, the city of Columbia, like what do you think like it's missing? What do you think like the big stuff is that would make life a little bit easier here in the old capital city?
I think it's probably there when it comes to like the variety restaurants.
Yeah.
Especially from the family aspect. But I know there are some things already in the works.
Yep.
That are coming. But like the back streets or the home teams, and it could be just us that we get so pigeonholed on the ones, but
Sure.
the lack of, I won't say lack, again, we're comfortable, so we go where we're at, but the family feel kind of restaurants. It's not Applebee's, whatever. It's not.
Not like a franchise
Yeah,
or a chain.
it's
Yeah.
That's a
Kinda-
good point. I never thought about that.
But I did think that that's changing. But there's restaurants all over the place, that Main Street and stuff, that I never get to.
Yeah.
But overall, Columbia's got a little bit of everything that you want to find. I'm always amazed. Like you'll see these Facebook. Where are they doing this shit?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Frisbee golf or whatever that's called.
I think it's called. They get offended. My brother-in-law does. It's called disc golf.
golf.
It's not frisbee
Alright.
golf, but if you want to piss them off, call it frisbee golf. I love that.
Be sure to put your number in the show notes. People can all the hate mail to you. So if you could wave a magic wand, like if money wasn't an issue, and like you could bring anything to Columbia. It could be professional sports. It could be a water park. It could be a grocery store. Like if you could bring anything to Columbia, what would you bring? We're gonna manifest it today.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't bring anything.
No,
Yeah, wanna mess it
maybe just smooth the roads, but I think it's got just enough of everything that I want.
Okay.
It's a big town. I couldn't live in a Charlotte.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that commute, even though Harbison's out there. But you can still get there pretty.
20 minutes. Yeah.
You can get to the lake pretty quickly, even though it feels like it's a long time.
Yeah.
You can get there in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Not bad.
So you still have all the stuff here. I think it's got just a good touch of
All the things.
everything I need, and I can be needy. I'm just there's enough, and the other parts are my wife and daughter go to the library a lot. A very interactive, like
Yeah.
not the
Thomas Cooper in Forest Acres, or the one
the
downtown.
one in Forest Acres right now, but they've been to the other one. Kim was telling me, my wife, she's into woodworking. She said, even said they have a huge woodworking shop there now, like with all up to date, state of the art equipment in the library.
I'm gonna confess something. I've never been in that library.
I went for an
25
ID,
years. You went for an ID?
passport.
Oh, really?
You can do that in the library?
No, is that connected to the bank? Is it connected to the
Post office?
post office?
It's close.
No,
It ain't
it is
connected
not
to it.
connected.
Connected to it? Okay, I've never been.
I was like, I don't know. Do you meet somebody in the back of the library to get a passport?
Black market passports.
It was,
Where were
but the
you
woodworking
going?
shop is in the.
Yeah, I know, I have
it's
heard
in the
that.
library.
We're gonna verify that. Well, because Kim said it was there, I believe it was
it's
there.
there.
Okay.
No, I have heard that.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a field trip on the next episode.
We
of
should,
Soda
actually.
City,
We
Soda Citizen, and go to the library.
We actually should do that. I've never been there. It looks pretty.
Yeah.
You been there?
Yeah.
A lot?
A lot. Not so much recently because my kids are not as little, but back in my day when you had to write a project, there was no internet. You had to go to the library
True.
and like read the books and like write the notes.
That's true.
So I spent a lot of time there in high school. And then when I had kids, they've got a great kids. I mean, I still have kids, but when they were little,
Right.
we'd go to the kids section because it's amazing.
Yeah.
But
So
now they got the phones with the internet. They don't need the library.
So speaking of like, I've been in the fitness industry with the youth side of things for now,
Yeah.
teenage on down for, I don't know, close to 20 years. And one of the things we have here, when I'm in masterminds all over the country, and they're saying, you got to get these families in 9 months deals. And There's none of that here. You can't do that in the Southeast,
Right.
in particular. Our biggest competition is green grass.
Yeah.
And there's still plenty of green grass around us and fields around us to get to
Sure.
for kids to play at, where colder weather climates are not.
Yeah.
Where in other places are, where the gym owners from other parts of the U.S. that were there, they can do that and get their clients on 3 months, 6 months, 9 months.
Yeah.
With the kids because they don't have the green grass competition.
Well, what
And
a
that's-
blessing that we've got green grass competition.
Huh?
That's a blessing, I think. That
No,
we've got,
I think that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Is like what you were thinking. It's so easy to get away from your house,
Right.
and just go to a green grass and
Yeah.
to play.
go play or do whatever. And we have these parks, but there's still plenty of things to just go do in
Yeah.
find grass and
Yeah. Have fun.
Roll around in it.
Roll around in it. Is that what you're gonna do? Cartwheels.
Yes.
Take them out of Finley Park.
Although Finley Park has that really cool hill that
Yeah.
you can like.
Here's my
slide
idea.
down.
I got a business idea. We go buy cardboard and we sell it at the top of the hill. We can make a killing. They don't give cardboard away there, do they?
I think so.
They give it away there?
I think they just have a stat. Well, people
Yeah, I think it's reuse. I think we should get like labeled
fresh
down
cardboard.
there. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
No, a little
we'll
grip
put a
on
little
top.
survey in the show notes, and you let us know how much you pay for cardboard.
Right. All right, Jason. So, if you didn't live in the Forest Acres area, you had to live somewhere in the Midlands area, where would you move to, and why?
I'd probably go back to Cottontown. It's quiet.
Mhm.
And it's still close. It's still connected.
Yeah.
You're not too far away from everything. I would like to say the lake, but that's
It's far.
not yet.
Not yet.
I like to buy my houses where I don't have to go far.
Yeah. No, I don't. That's the cool part about Columbia is you literally it's dense enough that you have enough stuff around you, but it's also sparse enough that you feel like you have a little bit of space. And I remember back in college, one of my sociology professors were saying like to be like a super efficient country, like we have to have like 5 times the size of the population. Think almost like New York City, where you can walk down one block and get your dry cleaner, get your groceries. Like that's when you get super efficient. But obviously that's not what we want here. But I think within a mile radius of most places, you can get everything you need in Columbia, but not feel like you have. We're still a driving community, I guess,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's just not that dense.
Our walkability rating
is
is
not
low.
good. Yeah, it is.
But that's
not
why.
good. Yeah, for sure.
It's hot.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
But also, if you needed a big city fix, we're not far. You can get to Charlotte, you can get to Greenville, you can get to Charleston, you can get to Atlanta, all in a day.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, you're 2 hours. Columbia's 2 hours from literally
everything.
the beach, mountains.
Mhm.
Charlotte, big city, 4 hours from Atlanta. No one wants to go there though.
Yeah.
The lady that runs the Vista Guild, Abby, she was saying that the Vista really needs a boutique gym.
Yeah, she was.
I know you love second gym locations. He
I've got
doesn't.
a lot of people I can send her way.
Okay.
A lot of gym owners.
She's looking. She
We're
said
just-
they need it.
Building connections here. That's what we're doing.
I'm all about helping young gym owners. Tell her I'll help them out.
Well, they need one in the Vista.
And then if you can help me, I'm trying to go on a petition to get a pro football team here in Columbia.
Hmm.
I just made that up on the
I
last
was about to say,
podcast,
well-
but we're going with it now.
Okay.
So if
You
you know
have a
anybody.
hard time with that one.
All right, so last question, and it's gonna be one of those things that only people in Columbia know. So, what do you wish people knew about Columbia if they were moving here? We get people that literally throw a dart on a board and go, "I'm gonna move there," or "I've heard things about Columbia, never been here," and they move. What do you hope those people would know?
I think once you're inside of Columbia, the easiness of it.
Yeah.
My family, my brother, all of us who are from the countryside, a couple hours or so away, I think they feel like you can see Columbia kind of when you're coming up on it,
Yeah, it's true.
and automatically it's like it's gonna be busy, traffic's gonna be terrible, da da da. It's not. It's really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get inside of Columbia, and it's not hard to get into Columbia.
Yeah.
But the Monday through Friday is very easy to access everything you want. And that's going out of your 5-mile radius that you would have to go to. I think that's why it's the perfect size area for me. It's big enough.
Yeah.
That we're not in a Lex Center or whatever. But it's also not too big.
Yeah.
Especially inside of it.
Yep.
Have everything you want in your daily route.
I always try and cut through. Even if I'm going down to my house from like 26, I'll go through the city because like I don't get stuck on interstate. Like I can still get there. It might take 4 minutes longer, but like I can still get there without getting stuck in traffic, especially if there's like a wreck or whatever. So, all right, we're going to put all your stuff for Arena in the show notes and stuff like that so they can sign up and go get classes and whatever their skill level is. Obviously, there's something for everybody. But thanks for taking the time to do this.
Yeah.
I know you do a lot for the community. You have a lot of people that do stuff in the community. So thanks for taking time to do this and making me a little bit skinnier. Not too much weight, just a little bit of weight. He's helped me take off.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.